In the replay, welcome into HB Therapy. It is the HB Live experience on YouTube. I'm your host, HB, also known as Hunter Benjamin. It is Monday, and everybody loves a good Monday. We love a good Monday. Why is it that Mondays are just always so like everything that can happen happens and just a day, I'm having tech issues right now. I'm just trying to get Johnny's episode exported and uploaded, and of course my Premiere is like crashing. you know it's always fun. But it's a part of the journey to have technical issues. It's fine. I just restarted my computer, and hopefully that fixes it. What's up, Matthew? I'm doing all right. How are you, my friend? Jessica, what is up? Good to see you. Y'all, today was a jam-packed day. We did a lot. We filmed an episode of Johnny, had a bunch of work today, and we got some new videos uploaded. Got a video for tomorrow that I'm really excited about. What's up, Fletcher? So tomorrow's episode is a deep dive on the Luigi Mangione case, and I'm stoked. I'm stoked for that episode to go live. We did some cool things with it, so I hope y'all enjoy it. Tonight's episode, we covered all the news from the weekend and today, so hopefully I can get this exported and uploaded, within like the next hour or so would be fantastic, but I have a feeling the export process is going to take a hot minute. My day was decent. On a scale of 10, my day was probably like a 6.57. I'd say a 7. Solid 7. That's a good number. It's a good number, Nothing to really complain about today other than my tech giving me issues right now. But other than that, it was a good day. It was a good day. Let's see. Did this work or is it broken? Is it broken? So special about it, I thought I could do it. Okay, I think it's working. I'm going to let this do its thing. Sorry, y'all. Trying to get this episode up. It was like going so smoothly at the beginning of my editing process, and then halfway through, it was just like, womp womp. But yours was a 2 out of 10. I'm sorry, Fletcher. You need to talk about it? What's up, Tiffany? How you doing? Good to see you. Okay. Nice. Let's hit export. Oh, why is it? Excited for Easter? I mean, yeah, I'm not really doing anything for Easter, but, gotta love it. It's coming soon. It sure popped up out of nowhere. Easter is like, wow, it's already Easter? Okay, that's fantastic. But no, I love it. I love how we're already in that fall spirit, We got nice weather today. It was like 80 degrees outside. It was gorgeous. A little windy, though, I'm not going to lie. Which, the wind always loves to ruin a nice day, which is unfortunate. But not too bad. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get this episode exported and uploaded for tonight. Allegedly, 006. Export. Fingers crossed. You're going to talk to the Easter Bunny for me? Thank you. I need someone to talk to the Easter Bunny for me. Make sure he drops off my Easter basket. It was 96 yesterday. Oh my gosh. I love it. We've been getting like the 70s, 80s. We did have, I think it was actually yesterday. It was a little chillier. It was only like 65, which, I mean, it's not really that chilly. But what's up, Carolyn? Good to see you. Little old me. I've become accustomed to North Carolina weather now. So anything below 70, I'm considering chilly, which is strange, being from North Dakota and being used to being in negatives until, May or later. Getting snowstorms in April and all of that fun stuff. But not here at all. Thank goodness. I'm sorry, Fletcher. I'm sending you all the love and positive vibes. Carolyn, I am doing all right. Had a little bit of tech issues here, but that's all right. Nothing HB can't handle. I've had my fair share of tech issues that I've had to deal with in the past, so I can handle it. Texas weather is bipolar, but I think it's finally making up his mind of what weather I love that. I mean, North Dakota weather is definitely bipolar. So I know all about that. Honestly, it's been a little bipolar everywhere, I feel like, this year as far as weather goes. It's like it can't make up its mind if we're going to have spring or not, or if it's going to be snowing in areas where it shouldn't be, or if it's going to be raining all the time. I don't know. It can't make up its mind. But what can you do? Mother Nature, is going to do some crazy things, and that's just fine. Yes, we will send you all of our love and prayers and thoughts, Fletcher. And we're thinking of your family for sure. HB fam has got you. Other than that, what do we got? Depending on if you guys like tomorrow's episode, I really enjoyed making it, and I liked the editing process of it, and the just the whole process altogether. Honestly, the creative process behind it was so much fun, and I'm really excited for you guys to see it. But depending on how y'all perceive it, and if you like it and everything, if it's received well, then we'll definitely do more like that. But I'm excited. It was 70 degrees and now it's 30. Shoot, but I'm glad North Dakota's warming up a little bit, because I'm gonna be there here at the end of the month, so I don't want to be freezing. I'm so used to the warm weather now. I don't want to go back and freeze. I don't want to go from wearing like shorts to putting on like winter clothes. I'm probably gonna have to, whether it's 70 or 65 or not there in North Dakota, because the wind chill is like crazy no matter what the temperature is. This wind is blowing my mind. No, it'll be good. April 28th. I'll be there a little bit before that, but yes. And then when I get back, we've got Love and Life Music Festival, which I am just stoked about. I cannot wait. The lineup just added Alex Warren and DJ Jazzy Jeff, so I'm really pumped. I was already excited about the lineup, but then they went and they added 2 more incredible artists that I'm like, oh my gosh. I missed DJ Jazzy Jeff the last time he was in Charlotte, so I'm really excited to see him. Jessica, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're running for middle level president? I'm wishing you the best of luck, Fletcher. You're gonna crush it. That's awesome. Running for office for Stuco was like one of my favorite memories in high school. I absolutely loved the whole process from running to being on the board. It was such a cool experience, and now I come back every year just because I have such a, I hold such a special place in my heart for that conference. It's so much fun, and I love the people, and yeah, I love it. And I love getting to hear all of the really awesome ideas and speeches and campaigns, everything from all of the students across North Dakota. It's really cool and really inspiring to see what you guys come up with. So I'm stoked. I'm really excited to be back yet again. Didn't that one girl's sister beat you? No, that was Josh. I was the vice president on the high school level board back in 2016. 2016 to 2017. When I was a wee lad. That's like, what? How many years ago was that now? 9? 8? Whatever it was. Feels like a lifetime ago. Yeah. I'm not quite as old as Josh, Cash, Bill, and all of them, though. I'm one of the younger bucks on the team. No, I love those guys. I get to chat with them tomorrow. Excited for that. Yeah, what else? What else is going on, chat? Ah, thanks, Jessica. I love you too. I appreciate that. We had a little taste test that we put out today of Lunchly. I've never had it before. I've heard so much about it because, you know, Mr. Beast and Logan Paul and all of them, they promote the crap out of their brands. So, tried that. Posted a video on that. We'll have a part 2 tomorrow probably with the pizza one, Lunchly. So, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I feel like I gotta share this out, but I don't know if my computer can handle that. You watched it? Let's go, Fletcher. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Yeah, my computer can't handle this right now. Oh my gosh. I wonder if I can share it while I'm in here. One sec. Just a brief moment here while I share this out. Okay. Are we back? Are we still live? Are we still here? Is everything okay? Shared it in the Discord. Shoot dang diggity. Heck yeah, Tiffany. Glad you're watching on the big screen. It's where I'm meant to be, really, is on the big screen, you know? I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Yeah, no, the weekend was good as well. Busy. Kept myself very busy. What's up, Lee? Welcome in. Been just editing and filming a lot of stuff, you know, so that's taken up a lot of time, and you know, we're grinding away. We're grinding away, and we are moving on up towards our goals here on YouTube, which I'm really excited about. You know, we're gonna get there faster than I think I'm anticipating we are towards the goals, and then after that I just get to set new goals, which I'm really excited about. You know, it's always fun to achieve the things you're reaching for, and then just go for the next, right? But yeah, I'm just hoping my computer doesn't crash, so that way I can still reach for those goals here tonight. But she is tired today. I fear I'm gonna have to do a deep clean again tomorrow. I just did one last week, but yeah, and I might have to uninstall my editing software and reinstall it because she's been having difficulties. I'm not gonna lie to you, not gonna lie. But that's okay. It's your Choice Awards yesterday? What's that? I don't even know what that is. Is that the one Brighton was in? I do use Adobe. I love me a little Adobe, you know? I'll always chase my dreams. You know me, don't stop believing. Even when you think you should stop believing, you still believe, okay? I'm like Ted Lasso with the poster. It's a resource hog for sure, 100%. And it takes up so much storage on my computer because I use like all of the programs, you know, from Premiere to Illustrator to Lightroom to Photoshop, like so many. That's like so many gigabytes of just files of applications. It's, ugh. Oh man. Can you do the Johnny voice? What voice? I don't know what you're talking about. Who's Johnny? I'm Johnny. I'm just kidding. I know exactly who you're talking about. I'm the most famous man on this channel and platform, really. Yeah, some people maybe don't know who I am, but that's okay, because they're gonna know. They better know. They should know, okay? I'm the guy with the news, okay? I'm the guy who runs this mother, okay? I've got lots of things going on. Lots of news. Today's episode, it's 44, almost 45 minutes worth of news. That's how you know I got all of the details. I've got all of the tea, all of the gossip, all of the everything. Okay, I've got it all. I've always been told, Johnny, you know what? You've got it all. And I'm like, I know. I do. I do have it all. Where are you from? I'm from everywhere, Fletcher. You know, I've been everywhere. I'm very, very, very worldly, as I like to say. Yeah, been everywhere, and I plan on going everywhere once more in my life. Yeah. All TikTok stars were there. It was in Vegas. I didn't get invited, so not all TikTok stars. I'm the biggest TikTok star there ever was. You know, so clearly they must have, my invite must have been lost in the mail. Maybe it went to my spam email. Johnny is well traveled, and not in the dirty way, okay? Just want to put that out there, so everybody's aware. Okay, Johnny, that's enough. Stop possessing me. Thank you very much. No, I think you're gonna really enjoy tomorrow's episode. I know I've said this, I sound like a broken record, but I'm really excited about it. I almost uploaded it today, but I needed it for tomorrow. So, y'all, if you haven't yet, be sure to give this live stream a thumbs up. If you're watching the replay, give that a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications whenever I post or go live. And be sure to leave some comments on some videos and stuff. I'm going to be trying to get back to every single comment here moving forward. So good, bad, ugly, I'm going to respond. I don't care. I love it. I love hearing from you guys. It warms my heart when I see your comments or responses on the questions asked throughout the episodes of Johnny. It's probably my favorite part of posting those episodes because I get to see your guys' opinions on the topics being covered, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. And I'm loving creating on YouTube more consistently again, and you know, just putting tons of content out there. Follow HB on all the things. Heck yes. Heck yes. Also, new app, new platform that I have been posting on is Flip. That link should also be in that link tree that Lee just commented there. So go ahead, download Flip, follow me on there. It's like the new TikTok shop. I'm loving it. It has been phenomenal for creators. They genuinely pay creators for their content and views, no matter how many views you get. So if content creation is something you want to do, I highly suggest hopping on to Flip while it's still new and fresh, because they treat their creators very, very well. I've been posting for the last like 10 days on there. I've had the app since it first came out. I got an email about it when it first came out, but I was like, I don't understand this. And the rules at that time were like you couldn't post unless you purchased something and then you could post. But I think they've changed that now because I've been able to just post, and yeah, I'm really excited about that to see where that goes. Still posting TikToks for the time being until TikTok is possibly no more. Who knows? And then, of course, Instagram. We've got a Facebook page as well. All of those links are in that link tree. So be sure to follow all of them so you don't miss a thing. Sometimes I post things on some platforms that I don't post elsewhere. So you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. But yeah. It's voted by people, so keep in mind when nominations are. I'll have to keep that in mind. Because people are going to want to vote for Johnny, you know? Johnny Thomas Appleseed. He's crushing it out here in the world. Look at this. Episode says 1 hour and 39 minutes. What is better, TikTok or YouTube? I think they have their own, you know, areas of expertise and success. You know, I don't know if they're really comparable in my mind, I think YouTube is the OG, you know. It's great for long form content, and they do treat their creators really really well when they reach the milestones that they need to and everything, and I love that. And then TikTok, I've just always loved the idea of the short form content on that platform. It's always been fun, lighthearted, not so serious, not so heavy, um, and everybody's just kind of like out of pocket, wild, saying what they feel, what they think without any judgment or anything. You know, obviously that still exists. It's social media that exists everywhere, but I think in their own, they're definitely in their own lanes, and they both succeed at different things. TikTok has crushed it as far as um, shop and becoming kind of like the new Amazon. Um, I think their format for lives were top tier. Now it's a obviously like the formatting of the live is still top tier, but unfortunately like the way they treat their creators isn't the best. I'm not a fan of that. Don't love that at all. Um, like they went from taking 50% of what you earn to up to like 60 something percent they can take, which is absolutely insane. They shouldn't be taking 50% to begin with, because all they're doing is hosting the platform for the creators to do. Like they make plenty money, and they would make plenty money even if they were only taking like 25 to 30%, which is understandable to me as a creator. That's why I think Favorited is just more creator friendly as far as gifts go. And once we get to the point on here where gifts can be uh, intertwined into the live streams, it'll be interesting to see that process and how it compares. You know, there's so many different things and so many platforms, and I'm literally on them all. I've experimented on all of them except OnlyFans. I don't have one of those. um, but no, I love it. I love just playing around with these different platforms and creating, and I feel like I have a different voice almost on all platforms in a way. Like it's just a different energy and a different vibe, and yeah. No, HP, you do not. I know. I would never. Are you kidding me? If I ever did, it would be like a troll account where I'd be like, subscribe to the OF, and then it'd just be pictures of me like this, or dressed up as Johnny with my pets. You know? Who let the dogs out? People think it's like a foot picture, and it's just Oliver Joshua Basset Hound. Yeah. Oh man. I love it. I love it. You say the darndest things these days, HB. I know, Johnny. Must be getting that from you, buddy. Jonas Brothers are going on tour. Yes, they are. And I hear tickets are stupid expensive, but they are coming here. They're coming to Charlotte and Raleigh as well, I believe. I've already seen them once, though. I don't think I'd pay a lot of money to go see them again, to be honest. Sorry, not sorry. Loved it. Great concert. One of my favorites I've ever been to. We were really close. Super cool experience. I've met Joe Jonas. And yeah, you know, I think I'm happy just throwing my own Jonas Brothers concert right here. You know? I could just play Year 3000, jam out, turn on the lights to party mode, and the rest is history. But been to the year 3000. Yep, Big Time Rush is also going to be here. I think they're here soon, actually. I probably won't go to that, but their parents' restaurant is close by. Here? They have a restaurant in Charlotte? It's very interesting. Been to the... Really? That's crazy. I never knew that the Jonas Brothers' parents had a restaurant here in North Carolina. Maybe I did know that, actually. I feel like maybe I knew that, but it was one of those memories that I was like, huh, cool, and then forgot. I have several of those, but they always come back one day. You know, it's like poof, whew. That's what it is. Full circle. Y'all, I've been having very vivid dreams recently. Um, what was it last night? I don't even remember what it was last night. I feel like I was at Coachella or something. Yeah, I think I was at Coachella and I was with like some YouTubers. I don't know. It was really random, really strange. Don't know why, but I was there. The night before that was like it was a nightmare, but it was like one of those nightmares where I'm like I want to stay in this dream. So I like woke up in the middle of the night from the nightmare and then I was like I'm going back. I'm going back. Nelly's Southern Kitchen, and it's in Belmont, which is right. Oh, I have heard about that. Yeah. Yep. Actually, one of the people from the festival was posting about that because she's a big Jonas Brothers fan. Big Joe Bro fan. Yeah, Coachella, Johnny talks about it. And honestly, Johnny's feelings on Coachella are very similar to my feelings and thoughts on Coachella. Uh, yeah, it was this past weekend. And next weekend, right? Weekend 2 is next weekend. Very cool, but I'm good. I'm going to Love and Life Music Fest. They just added Alex Warren. The lineup is incredible. A lot of the people who are going to Love and Life Music Fest here in Charlotte are also on the lineup at Coachella. So I'm not missing much at Coachella. Missing Lady Gaga. That's about it, really. And Billie Eilish. No, you wouldn't say. What? That my opinions were very similar to Johnny's? Usually Johnny's opinions are like just out there compared to mine. I definitely play them up a lot more when I'm in character and just make up crap, but yes, I have, Lee. +2. Well, if the other person comes, but I got 3 VIP tickets. I am stoked. I'm very, very excited. I'll probably cry, especially when Alex Warren starts singing something so out of the ordinary. You know, and then the confetti goes off, and I'm gonna be like, I just love live music and experiences, you know. So I am very, very excited. This is my big one for the summer as of now. You know, you never know. You never know. I might have some crazy big experiences this summer that I don't even know are coming. It's pretty much how the last year of my life has gone. I don't know these things are happening, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the next day, it's like, surprise, next week you're going to New York for the TikTok headquarters, or surprise, in 2 weeks you're going to a YouTube event, or surprise, you're going to Love and Life. And I love it. I love it. I love being in the land of the unknown, in the mystery, just waiting to solve the mystery of what HB's gonna do next, you know? My favorite Lady Gaga song? Oh my gosh, it's gotta be something from like that 2009 era. You know, I don't know, Poker Face, Bad Romance. Abracadabra's pretty good though. Broken and Need to Heal. No, there will still be Johnny and everything. It just might be pre-recorded episodes. Who knows? Telephone is a great song. Hello, hello, baby, you call, I can't hear a thing. I'm sick and tired of my phone, baby. Sometimes I feel like I live in Grand Central Station. Tonight I'm not taking no calls cause I be dancing, eh? I'll be dancing. You think Lady Gaga's gonna bring out Beyonce on weekend 2 and perform Telephone? And maybe a new collab that everybody is just thinking is eventually coming? Part 2 of Telephone? Who knows? Johnny should have said that. Johnny should have made that guess. That'd be a good guess. But dang. Sometimes I feel like I live in Grand Central Station. That song is a banger. That song comes on and I do just start like, you know? Stop calling, I don't wanna talk anymore. It's a banger. And if you know me, you know I love a good banger. Yeah, they copyright and everything, you know. I can play the music from their stuff, but you know, doesn't count towards certain things and it gets you demonetized and everything. Ugh. Rules, schmools. You think they're gonna go on tour together? They both have already announced separate tours. Gaga's is all sold out. Johnny talked about that in a recent episode of Allegedly. Sometimes, see, this is the one thing with Johnny, is I am cursed to know all about anything pop culture. I know it all. Even if I don't want to know it all, I know it all. You know? I dream about it. I think about it. I daydream about it. It's all I talk about in in-person conversations. It's a majority of my human interactions. You think Gaga has aged over the past year or so? I think she still looks pretty good. I thought she looked pretty much the same when I was watching some of the live stream clips, but I guess I don't know. I haven't really analyzed it much. I feel like I haven't paid much attention to Gaga for a very long time, you know, because she started doing all of that music with Tony Bennett, and while it was great and like very good for that genre and stuff, it just wasn't my vibe at the time the album came out. Maybe if I listen to it again at some point, maybe I'll be like, oh, I'm here for this. But no, over the last like multiple years, I feel like the only things from Gaga that I've really heard are the song from Top Gun Maverick, Shallow from A Star Is Born, yeah, and then Abracadabra. I'm sure there's some more, but haven't listened to a lot of Gaga. My favorite David Archuleta song, probably Crush, or what's the one where he's like, it's okay, I'm okay. Is it called that? It's okay. No, that's Tate McRae singing, but it's like, I'm fine. What is it? What's the song where he's like, it's fine, I'm fine. I like that one. He's got a lot of really good new ones that have come out over the last like year. But Crush is gonna be like all-time ultimate favorite, you know. It's a classic. That was a classic banger right there. That's your song to me? Oh, thanks, Jessica. Yeah, no, David Archuleta. I remember voting for him on American Idol back when he was on it, and when David Cook won, I was so upset. I was like, David Archuleta deserved to win American Idol. Not my David. Not my American Idol, Mr. Cook. Okay? Not that David Cook was, you know, not talented. He was very talented. I just really liked David Archuleta's vibe. He was younger, so I was like excited to see someone that like I thought I was close to an age. I mean, he was much older than me when he was on Idol, but I was like, David Archuleta's cool. I want to be like David Archuleta. Put me on American Idol. Let's go. No, I remember. That's one of the only seasons. Like, there's very few seasons I vividly remember of American Idol, and I feel like it's like I remember parts of Kelly Clarkson's, like just from watching reruns and stuff and clips and everything. What year did Kelly Clarkson go on there? It was early 2000s. I don't even know how old I was. I was young. I remember Carrie Underwood's season, Jordan Sparks. I remember what's the one guy's name he went on tour with? Queen. God, I can picture Adam Lambert. I remember his season. Maybe was he with Jordan Sparks on the same season? No, Jordan Sparks won. Did Adam Lambert win? I don't know. I remember David Archuleta's season, and then some of the newer ones, because I got back into American Idol. What am I talking about? I don't even know. HB's love for American Idol. If Ryan Seacrest wants to retire, Johnny would definitely take that gig. Oh, I would love to be on the Kelly Clarkson show. I freaking love Kelly Clarkson. Kelly cracks me up. She's like easily one of the most amazing singers of all time. You know, she can sing anything. I love Kelly Clarkson. She annoys some people. Some people have a lot to say about her, but like, she is talented and she doesn't give a F about anyone's opinion. She just lives her life, you know, and she's been through some stuff and she kept going. We love that. We love that. Sometimes I feel like I live in Grand Central Station. I need to get that song out of my head. 1 hour and 36 minutes. I feel like this is going up, not down, but I could be wrong. Breakaway is a great song. I don't know if I have a favorite Kelly Clarkson song. Her early stuff was all really good. And I actually like some of her new stuff as well. She has at least one banger every album, like one major hit, you know? Yo, we got 4 people in here and 3 likes on this live. Can everybody do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button on this live stream? Let's see how many likes we can get on this episode of HB Therapy. How's everybody else doing? Anything to look forward to this week, anybody? Anybody got anything they're really excited about this week? Or this month of April? You know, we got Easter coming up. May is right around the corner, which is like, you know, it feels like it's summertime here, which I love. That shirt is really nice. Thank you. Thank you. I like this shirt. If I got myself a good pair of like light khakis, I'd be looking like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Tiffany, thank you so much for liking. I appreciate you. You only have to work 3 days this week? That's awesome, Lee. I love that for you. Well deserved. Well deserved. Truly. Scooby-Doo, crazy dog. Facts. Facts. That's my dog's name. And we had Scrappy. He passed away like a year ago in December. Scrappy and Scooby. Love those dogs. Love those dogs. I also have Joshua. Oliver Joshua Basset Hound. He's back there. And Lucifer. And Wheezy. And Trevor the squirrel. And Chunker the other dog. And Jared. I also have Johnny the troll doll. Okay. So this is Johnny. Because he's kind of a troll. You know, he trolls people, but he's got the news. Look at him. He's ready to tell the news. That's Johnny as a troll doll, if I've ever seen it. Am I right or am I right? My trinkets, I tell you what. I love it. I love it. It's the best. Yeah, but new episode of Allegedly will hopefully be up tonight in the next, 2 hours, probably. It's looking like this is going to take an hour and a half, which usually means like an hour 45. And then I gotta upload it and it'll be up. It sucks. I hate when this export time takes this long. But yeah, Lee, the backstory of Johnny is just really random. He's been around for quite a few years. I remember we were like cleaning up somewhere, and it was me, Trashley, Auntie, and then the girl who played Gina, and some other people were there, I think. But this is so random, so crazy. You're getting the tea here. Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed away. It was that day. Either that day or the day after or something. Like it just happened. And I was upstairs at the place and I read that. And I went downstairs and just randomly, out of nowhere, while everybody's like exhausted, they've been working really hard doing like physical work and like cleaning and, you know, organizing and doing all this stuff. And out of nowhere, I just go, did you hear about Ruthie? And everybody looks at me. One, because I'm just talking in this accent. Like, why? I have no idea. Two, who's Ruthie is what they're thinking. And I think Trashley said, who's Ruthie? And I go, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And then they're like, what happened to Ruth? And I go, she died. And then from that moment on, Johnny has been a character and has had 4 different shows, 5 different shows, technically. There was Johnny and Gina. There was Johnny's Gone South. There was Jams with Johnny. There was Go to Bed with Johnny, and now Allegedly. So Johnny has a ton of content out there and a lot of really great moments. I'm not even gonna lie. Some of it I genuinely don't remember because there's so much. So I don't even remember most of the episodes, and every once in a while I'll find myself like watching an old one or whatever, and I'm like, where did that come from? Because like I said, when I start like going into character as Johnny, I completely black out. No idea what I'm gonna say or do half the time. It's almost always off the cuff. Every quip or joke that Johnny tells or sarcastic comment he makes is all just out of my pocket, like just random. Like never planned, no script with Johnny. The only thing that I have like a script for is just like the cliff notes of the different news topics and factual information that he needs to tell the news. But other than that, it's all just off the dome, random Johnny Thomas Appleseed reporting for duty. Okay, he is quite the jokester, that guy. Quite the character, and that is how Johnny was born. He's got like a crazy backstory that has been created over these last like 3 years or whatever, 4 years, however long he's been around. It's like he doesn't know where exactly he's from because his accent is like kind of like Jersey, New York, but like a mixture of Midwest and a mixture of like Norwegian and sometimes a little bit of Southern in there. So he's just like this mutt, essentially. Has no idea. He just says, when people ask, where are you from, Johnny? He's like, I'm from everywhere. I'm very worldly. Very worldly, okay? His mother is Trudy. I remember one joke specifically when we were doing Johnny and Gina. Like, I don't remember why he said it, but he was like, I never trusted a liar. And my mother, she was a liar. And it's like, is your mother dead? And Johnny's like, no, she's a liar. She's very much alive. And they're like, what's your mom's name? And Johnny goes, Trudy. Trudy what? or no, they go Trudy Appleseed, and I go, no, Trudy embarrassing. I don't know where it came from. I don't know why, but Trudy embarrassing. So it's supposed to sound like truly embarrassing. Don't know why or how I came up with it. It's just one of those random things in this like wildly outrageous brain of mine. Truly embarrassing. And I remember the co-host was like, Gina said something like, are you sure she wasn't saying you're truly embarrassing? And I go, no, absolutely not. My mother would never say that. His father, his father, Johnny Appleseed Sr., uh, went out picking apples at the apple grove and he never came back. It's his own like dad went to go get the milk, never came home story, but picking apples at the apple grove. He doesn't know if his father died there or what happened to him. He hasn't heard from him, hasn't seen him. And it still upsets him to this day. You know, he's just wondering if his dad is out there. I think at one point he was talking about how he had been married like 20 times or something. Like he's like, got all of these ex-wives. And at one point, like he wasn't any specific age. He was like older, but still young and like really random. He was talking about how he had kids and yeah, there's so much to Johnny's lore. It goes so deep and it's so confusing. Like Johnny needs to write a biography or something to just to lay it all out there. All the things he's done, the people he knows, his lovers, his his kids, his parents. It's great. I mean, and for the most part, a lot of people didn't get it. They didn't understand that when I'm doing Johnny, I am playing a character, right? So I fully developed this character, Johnny, to be his own person, to stand alone, like completely separate from me. So when people see me doing it, they're like, "What is this accent? Why are you talking like that?" Or I don't get it. Like they wouldn't watch it because they didn't get it. They couldn't separate Hunter from the character, which is just funny, you know, because it's no different than playing a character in film or TV or on stage. It's just the fact that Hunter has made YouTube videos for so long as Hunter that people, for whatever reason, couldn't process the fact that I was playing a character in a format that's similar to things that I have done in the past, you know? Which was always slightly irritating, but eventually the right people catch on and understand it, and that is the most exciting part. Because I do feel like Johnny is just like a character that people, if they just choose to not try and understand him as a person and try to just separate me from him, they could really, really enjoy. And I think the longer he goes and runs and does his thing, people get it, and people understand more the more they watch, you know. They just got to give Johnny a chance. But I still, every once in a while, there's some people that, you know, I don't see all the time or rarely see or talk to, and they talk about Johnny. They know Johnny. Yeah, Johnny is he's one of my favorite characters that I've ever created. Johnny, his cousin Donnie Decade. I don't know why that happened. That's more lore. Donnie was created before Johnny. Um, and we were doing like a on the street segment, and we just wanted a character that encompassed like nostalgia and everything. So we got this crazy wig and outfit, so much fun. And we'd just go out there and start talking. And when Donnie was created, he didn't have a voice. Like his voice was me in a wig. That's what it was. I'm like, hi, I'm Donnie Decade, you know? And it was just like, eventually he evolved into who he is, which is Donnie is like a toddler in a grown man's body who's not very smart, but he's a lovable goof. That's how I would describe Donnie. Um, and Johnny hates Donnie, like can't stand him. Doesn't want to see him at Christmas. Hates Christmas. Well, he used to. He kind of loves it now. There's so much lore, y'all. I can't even unpack my split personality disorder that I have. But Donnie, he's like this. He's like oh my gosh, I haven't done Donnie in so long. Hello there, it's me, Donnie Decade, and today I'm just here to tell you a little bit about what we're doing, and it's really exciting, and gosh, that's hard. I can't believe it. Have I lost Donnie Decade? No, he's still in there. He's still in there. My no good cousin Johnny. That's crazy. Johnny has really stuck. Like I've never lost that, but that's because Johnny, I'll just switch on the Johnny accent every once in a while, but not to be confused with the Donnie that lives on Pennsylvania Ave. Who's that Donnie? Oh. Oh, I know who you're talking. I got there. It took me a second, but I got there. No, this is Donnie Decade. Donnie Decade. That's crazy. I can barely do Donnie Decade. I'll have to get Donnie back for sure. He's also a fun character to play just because like I get to be stupid and he's like he's unintentionally kind of judgy, Donnie. Like Johnny is intentionally judgy. He's judgmental and he'll judge you. Donnie like is just like okay, gosh, who else have I played? Jared has a small backstory too. Yeah, Jared does. He's got his backstory is just that's too much. I can't even really remember it. It's written somewhere in the Discord. He's from Canada. He's got an ex-wife and a child. He played hockey. Or no, he played football in the Canadian Football League. Remember Rip Liam Payne? Oh, he's no longer in pain. But yes. It's too bad Johnny wasn't here for that, honestly. His coverage of that would have been crazy. There's a few things that I wish I was doing Johnny for over the last year or however long it's been since Go to Bed with Johnny series ended. Just because so much has happened. So much has happened that Johnny has had opinions of, and he comes out and he starts talking about it every once in a while, but it hasn't been on social media. So I'm happy to have him back, and it's so weird because I had been thinking about it. I even set this set up like a long time ago and had it ready to start and everything. And I was talking to Auntie, to Tanya, and I don't remember what it was, but I think I mentioned that I was thinking about bringing him back or whatever, and she was like, that's so weird. Johnny was like in my dream the other night, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you're psychic. That's crazy. That's crazy, you're psychic. You know. I knew he was gonna come back. It was just like at what point and when was Johnny gonna pop back up, and in what capacity? You know, what was he gonna be? What was he gonna do? So this is a fun way for him to still do what he loves to do, and like I said earlier, I am so excited for tomorrow's episode. I think that's gonna be a really, really fun format moving forward for the podcast. And I don't know. I'm excited for people to see it because I've watched it probably 3 times. I'm invested. I love it. So I'm stoked. I cannot wait. Y'all, if you are watching the replay or have just joined us and you haven't already hit that subscribe button or the bell for notifications, please be sure to do so. Give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet, go check out all of the most recent episodes of Allegedly. We've also got some vlogs over the last few months. Once a month, we have a monthly vlog that comes out, so check that out. We'll have another vlog here at the end of April. So you have that to look forward to. Yeah. Lots of content. Tons of content to absorb and digest, as some would say. No, I was in a sitcom once. I mean, I've had characters, y'all. Okay, very good and strongly built characters with backgrounds and backstory. So much so that they're tied into my personality now, and their backstory has become my backstory. I know. I would love for them to be on as a guest. 100%. Tomorrow's episode has a secret surprise guest as well, so stay tuned for that. That's exciting. Johnny and a guest. Yeah. Shh, it's a secret. You'll find out tomorrow, I promise. I think I have it scheduled for 5 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. And then we'll be live later in the evening tomorrow as well. So don't miss it. Do not miss the lives. Hit that bell for notifications so you get notified. I hope it notifies you when I go live. I honestly don't know. Might be a setting thing. 1 hour and 14 minutes? This should be illegal. This is crazy. Crazy behavior. This is today's news, not tomorrow's news. It's fine. It's only 10:22 in like the Midwest, and it's even earlier on the other coast, so. Yes, join the Discord and see the teaser for tomorrow's episode. It's in there. It's in there. I'm pretty hype. Pretty excited about it. I don't know, it's gonna be pretty good, not gonna lie. Donnie Decade. That's me, and I just am here to say hello to all the people, and oh, look who it is, it's me, I'm back, it's Donnie Decade. I've almost got it. That's crazy that I have practically lost it. Is Donnie Decade dead? It's okay. He'll get revived eventually. Oh, man. Favorite One Direction song? They have so many. What's the one where they go like this? Is that You and I? You and I. We don't like this. That's my favorite music video of theirs, but I don't know what their favorite what my favorite song of theirs would be. Would Johnny ever do an on the street interview? I mean, that's kind of similar to what Johnny's Gone South was, because he was out on the streets of Savannah and stuff, and he would run into people and just talk to them, or they would talk to him. But yeah, favorite person from, I don't really have a favorite person from One Direction. I do not. Chip Chip Cheerio. They are British though. Maybe like Niall or Harry or Louis. I don't know. I don't really have a favorite. I never really had like a big One Direction phase. I feel like when I was really young and making like music videos on YouTube, I would do a lot of One Direction music videos, but I was not much of a directioner or whatever. My sister had a little bit of a directioner phase though. She had like a cardboard cutout of Louis, I think. Her favorite is Liam Payne. RIP. R.I.P. Yeah. Shoot dang diggity, y'all. Well, I think that's just about it for tonight's live stream. I know this wasn't the format that we initially started this on. I just kind of wanted to jump on and chat, y'all. It was a pretty decent day. I don't have anything really deep to talk about today. Monday. We're grinding away. We're getting this cooking. Just a reminder, y'all, every time you comment and engage in the content, it means the absolute world to me. So thank you so much for doing that and continuing to support all of the content, whether it's here, TikTok, Instagram, Flip, Favorited, wherever I go. I really appreciate y'all following me around on the different platforms and supporting me across all of them. So if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Go check out some of the most recent podcast episodes. And I will see you tomorrow with another live, and a brand new episode of Allegedly will be up later tonight after this when it's done exporting. And tomorrow there will also be another Allegedly. So stay tuned for all of that. I love you all so dang much. Thank you for everything. I will see you next time. Remember, the world's a better place because you're in it. Good night, everybody.